Hi everyone, welcome to a reading on what your soul wants you to know in order to heal. So I'm going to put across messages what you need to know in this incarnation, what your soul wants you to know in order to heal, wholeheartedly, all around, heal as a person for growth, prosperity, for abundance. So let's see what your soul has got to say on this very day. Hopefully this will bring across the messages you need to hear in order to help you to grow. Okay, we'll pull across them at the end if I feel we need it, and I also have some oracle cards as well that we are going to read for you guys. So what does your soul want you to know in order to heal the Chariot? Okay, movement anyway. Let's see, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Hanged Man. Six of Cups, beautiful nostalgia. Okay, so Nine of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a lot of emotional healing here that needs to be. Four of Cups, a lot of emotions here with the Three Cups. A Six of Cups as well. There's a lot of kind of emotional trauma, traumatic, maybe an event, or I don't really. It could be an event in the sense that the Chariot is here as well, but I'm kind of feeling it's more of Hanged Man, Queen of Pentacles, more like not financial, familial, a family kind of karma that needs to be healed, or you need to go through in order to heal yourself, or there's somewhere in your past that you feel hard done by, and there's just a lot of emotional pain within that with the Hanged Man as well. I feel like Chariot and the Hanged Man as well, and actually also the fact that they're bouldering the Queen of Pentacles. I feel that you're in a very much like, one step forward, two steps back, start position, in that you can't get movement going in real time, in the physical. Can't get anything manifested for you before your very eyes, because a lot of times you feel like momentum is with you, but you also are then kind of pulled back to reality. It's like, oh wait, as like you take another step, 3 steps, 4 steps. It's like, oh wait, no, this bus has to hit you first, knock you back a peg or two, and then you go back 3 steps, or you're back to square one. In this Hanged Man, it's like the universe is almost kind of forcing you to go back to reevaluate something, and I feel like this is some kind of trauma in your past, and I don't heavily feel that it's an event for most of you. I feel like it is more just based around family karmic ties with the Six Cups here as well. Something in your upbringing, something maybe that you were a misfit of the family, or maybe if it was an event where something very minute happened, at the time it seemed very minute, but it really, really played on your psyche over the years. You didn't even realise how much it played within you, and how much it festered until basically your adult life. And you know that saying, people always say that, oh, kids are resilient, children are resilient. I do not buy into that, because that's the reason why so many adults are effed up in the head, and so many people need to seek mental help, because children aren't so resilient. Like 99%, I believe, of things go back to your childhood, go back to what happened to you, that things just swept under the rug, or your parents maybe showed you they were no big deal at the time, or society told you they were no big deal at the time, so that's how you took it, in the life. But then it's just been festering kind of throughout your years, and I feel like this is what your soul kind of wants you to know now in order to heal, in order to get that movement going and prolong the movement, not have that stop start push pull, or 2 steps forwards, 3 steps back even, in order to get something manifested for you in the physical here and the now. There is something you need to go back by, or to go back and heal within your ancestral line, and with the Hanged Man as well, and the Four of Cups as well. It's very, very, this is very much a reading of, yes, take time out. You're not going to get the results now. Your soul wants you to know that in order to have the most like deep rooted, authentic, purest, true, what is meant for you, in order to have that, you need to take your time. You need to sort of like just, whoa, hold your horses, steady up, take time to reflect. Maybe you're go the whole time. Maybe you've got a family. Maybe you're juggling school or with a job, and just maybe you've got a lot on at the moment. But the universe, and you're like, that's kind of why you're kind of not getting fulfillment out of your days, I want to say. Like, real fulfillment. We can get fulfillment out of, tending to our families or tending to our needs, whatever, but a deep rooted fulfillment that goes to your soul, you're not getting this, because you need to slow down in what you're doing. Take stock. Take 5 minutes out of a day, even like a minute. Just take as much time as you need to even sit in silence. If you can't meditate, that's fine, work up to it. Just sit in silence and let your thoughts roam, see where they take you, and try build on that as the days go on. But nearly like force yourself to do a day here, or I mean a minute here, even like a minute here in the morning, a minute here in the evening, and then build that up to 2 minutes, up to 5 minutes, and then just kind of do what you can. Those stolen moments, those like 10 minutes that you're waiting in your car to pick your kids up from football practice or from sport, from dance, whatever, like take those minutes that you're sitting in your car and just sit in silence. Just steal those moments somewhere in your day to reflect, and allow those moments to sort of fester in your psyche as you go about your days then. And then the more and more you do this, the more and more time goes on, this will start to then play into your psyche, and you will start to realize what it is that you need to go back and heal. And like I said, it is something that is in your family line, something like karmic, that we all come here to incarnate in an ancestral line for a purpose, for a reason. And perhaps you were the one singled out in your family growing up where, okay, you're the one that's going to have to shoulder this burden, unfortunately, but that is the biggest blessing, because that's where the biggest growth will go. So if you feel like you're that in your siblings, you're going to have the most growth out of your siblings in this incarnation. So that in itself is a plus, is a blessing. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it is. Once, once your physical footprint here is gone on the universe, the karma that you have paid back, built up, good karma, bad karma, all of that goes into, space, matter, the physical, the energy. That's all it is. It's energy. So it's all going to be here long after you're gone, and it's all going to be around when you, if or when you incarnate again into maybe the same ancestral line, maybe a different one, whatever the case may be, wherever your soul is going to take you on the next incarnation, it's also going to be here, and that work is going to be done. So just take your soul. Your soul really wants you to know. Take stock right now. Take your time. Don't rush things. This is the reason why you're not getting the value out of something, or you're not getting the results that you want, or you're building a house, granted, but it always seems to be on a house of cards, but you want that solid foundation. You want something built to last. And I feel like you need to sort yourself out energetically and karmically before you can have a physical footprint, let's say, or a physical, like an asset, something that you can like pass on, like, let's say, to your bloodline, or in that sense, if that's what you're after. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's all energy. So it doesn't matter what you leave in the physical. It's more about the karmic, and more about what you put out, you get back, and the give and the take and projection. And you want to get all the best that you can, so you want to give out then the best that you can, the best that you have to offer the universe in general, people on your day-to-day, people that you pass on the street, and in order to help manifest this in the physical, which is secondary, it will come in time. The physical is always last to come because it's the most dense, but in time it will come. You need to just focus on the here and the now, being present and focusing on what in your past that you need to go back and heal. Because here's the Nine of Cups as well. I do kind of feel that it's like sibling, family, like how you were brought up. I feel like that's in the realm of this reading, because here as well, 6 Cups and the 9 of Cups as well. Like the 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups are kind of going towards that place of fulfillment and joy in your family life, in your home life, in your, emotionally you're stable. So I just feel like as well here, the 6 and the 9 clubs, it's all going back to how you're brought up, your siblings, your family, where you fit in your family, in that place. So I feel like this is where your healing needs to happen. Your soul really wants you to focus on healing this in order to move forward, and in order to have the physical that you so desire in this realm, in this incarnation. But that will be last. Just recognize that, which is absolutely fine. Because at the end of the day, once we're gone, the physical doesn't matter. It's what you put out energetically. So you want to give the best that you can give in order to get that. And by putting out the best, this is where you will find the physical abundance and prosperity. So, don't worry. Just, what's that saying? Don't worry about the pennies, and the pounds will look after themselves. So the pound is a physical. So worry about the pennies, the energy, and then the pounds will follow. You will build up that bank of pounds, that bank of, physical assets, like I said, that lineage that you may want to pass on to your line, to what's coming after you. So let's just have a look at these cards here that I pulled over for you. So okay, we've got transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, perfect. So yes, things are like I said, things are festering. Things have festered throughout your life, without you even realizing they fester for all of us. There comes a time we all reach breaking point at some stage, and some people's breaking points are more significant than others. So there does come a time where we realize that healing does need to happen somewhere in our life. Where does this healing need to happen? Things are always changing at a cellular level, and I feel like in order for it to change, like in a positive way for you, is by healing that trauma, those karmic ties in your past. How maybe you need to go back and apologize for something, or maybe you're seeking an apology. Maybe you need to forgive someone you don't need to forget. And also, forgiveness it's more so what I've learned. I never believed this, but I have definitely learned this throughout life is you don't forgive someone for them, you forgive for you. Because the more you're holding on to it, the more damage you're doing yourself. And you're doing a lot of damage at your cellular level as well. So you're not healing at that level, and also things are not changing in a positive way in a cellular level for you. So just know that when you forgive someone, it's for yourself, it's for you to move on. But you have to be in that space to forgive. And like I said, if forgiving and forgetting are two different things, so you don't have to forget, that's fine. But forgive and know where someone stands, know where to place them then in you. If someone wronged you in your past, know where to place them after forgiving them in your life. How important are they to you? How has the relationship changed? But just know this, and this is where the healing will definitely begin to progress, and you will see then change happening. Change is constantly happening internally, but you want it to happen on a positive level. And then the more and more that changes on the inside, the more and more it will come out into the physical as well. So baby steps, yes, it's all about baby steps. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay, so that intuition, that little niggly feeling, that third eye, that sixth sense, our psychic ability, we all have that. Our psychic abilities are our intuition. It's not the same as a gut instinct. The gut instinct is primal, but your intuition, it's harder to listen to because it is more subtle, but that is your psychic ability. So just the more and more you spend time in reflection, and the more and more you can build up to that, sitting in silence, listening to your thoughts, just letting them flow without like letting your mental and your physical, your ego get involved, that's when your intuition gets louder and louder. But you need to work on it. It's like that muscle, like the sixth sense. It's a muscle. It's the unseen muscle. So you need to work on that. You need to build that up. Baby steps. It's all about baby steps. Instead of going 3 steps forward, 4 steps back, you want to go, start by going 4 steps forward, 3 steps back, and then eventually you'll be going 6 steps forward, only 3 steps back. So you are building up momentum over time, just baby steps. Do take that action, but your intuition is paramount in this instance, situation where your intuition, that niggly feeling is telling you something that needs to be healed in your past in order to move forward, and in order to get the physical prosperity that you so desire in this incarnation. So then open your heart. And number 22, master number, beautiful. No one is perfect, absolutely. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal the situation. I like the way there it says and others as well, because I used the word projection earlier on in this reading. So what you project out it's you, like you're projecting you out, and you want to put the best of you out there in order to get the best back. So stop judging yourself, and the moment you stop judging yourself, you won't even realize it. Like it's secondary that you will stop judging other people. So healing as well. Look, let love heal the situation. So heal yourself. You need to have love for yourself. Know that you are a value. Know that you know what you are worth. Know your value. Know what you have to offer others, have to offer the universe in general. And in order to do this, work within you and heal yourself, and you don't judge yourself, and even like love yourself for all your faults. Like I like to say, everyone has perfection, because perfection is imperfection. Like there is imperfection in perfection. I don't know if that makes sense to people, but to me it does. Perfection is your imperfection. So we are all perfect because of our imperfections, because of our flaws. So accept them, let them in, like let them be a part of you, and just let them play out in a positive way in your life. Don't let them be your downfall. So just really, really like a journey to, go on and love yourself as well is very, very important, because truly we can't love others until we really love ourselves. At the end of the day, projection, it's all about projection. What you put out, you get back. Risk and dare, 35, nice. So I kind of feel there with the risk and the dare, it's kind of like take that chance. It's like that intuition, like I said, it's the part of you that's very, very hard to follow. It's very, very hard to hear for most people, even people who are sort of, not connoisseurs, but like advanced at meditation. Like it's still very, very hard to listen to your intuition, because depending on how much you've got going on in your life, so it's like risk and dare. Continue to take your actions, but the more and more roadblocks you come up against, that's fine. Like, you've taken that risk, now, don't go down that avenue, go down a different avenue. There's something else within you that you're not listening to, that you're not allowing to come out within you in order to come out with you physically. So that's kind of what I feel risk and dare is saying there as well. Like, dare yourself, take those chances, don't be afraid to take the chances, but just know that not all of them are going to hit. But that's okay. That's how you find the needle in the haystack. You have to search. So don't be afraid to go out there and really, really, like, put your true self out there. Like, do the healing, project what you want to project, who you found yourself to be, and then put yourself out there in order to get back everything that you desire, everything that you deserve. Prosperity, lovely, 36. Okay, so this says, the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. Beautiful. So yes, the frequency of prosperity, you need to get to that frequency. That's how you want to attract. That's how you're going to attract physical abundance, physical prosperity, is by getting yourself, aligning yourself with that frequency, like tuning in that station of the radio within you, your antennas, to get to that frequency. But you can only get there by having that true belief within yourself, by having that true, like, knowledge, wisdom, knowing, strength within you to know exactly who you are. Take in your flaws, nourish them, nurture them, allow them to play out in your life in a positive way in order to bring that prosperity to you, because it's all there. Everything is aligned, mind, body, heart, soul, spirit. Let them sing. Everything is aligned. Everything is one. At the end of the day, we're all just energy, so you just need to kind of focus on the internal in order to get the external, because what you're putting out, you're getting back. And also vice versa, you're getting back certain things because that you might not like right now, and you're wondering why is this happening to you. It's not happening to you. I don't like saying, oh, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, but it is. But also, it's happening to you because you're not putting out your authentic, genuine energy. So you need to look at within you and see what you can do better, what you can put out differently, how you can put out something differently, your energy differently, how you can display yourself, put yourself on display to walking down the street, going to the shop, whatever the case may be. In order to get that particular energy back to align within you and your authentic self, to get to that frequency as well, to allow yourself the prosperity. In the physical, cause prosperity, if you feel fulfilled and full of abundance and satisfaction within you, inner peace as well, you will get that externally. That will come in time. Like I said, watch your pennies, the pounds will look after themselves. So that's the physical will look after itself once you look after your internal being. So, okay, so I liked these messages from your soul today. So this is what you need in order to grow. Hopefully you'll have gotten something from this reading. Please let me know, leave a comment below to let me know. I'd love to hear from you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please also subscribe if you liked this reading, and I hope to see you in the next one.